All right, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on John Wick 4. That was a good movie. John Wick had a lot of action. And also, I like to say John Wick is the high table. Shoot. John Wick is the high table. He took out everybody. He took out everybody. I mean, no matter what the high table was throwing at him, he just took out everybody. He took out every single one of them. And what's that character? Mr. Nobody. I think he helped John Wick a little bit. And they even had a John Wick and Mr. Nobody. He was like a tractor. So he was tracking John Wick. So they even had a battle. And John Wick showed him some mercy. He didn't want to take him out and stuff. You know, John Wick was just trying to just find a way out of the lifestyle that he was in. But it was just an extraordinary, man. It was a great movie. And one of my favorite parts was when who was it that when they was on the radio and a lady was making the prices for John Wick. She kept saying it's 20 million, it's 26 million, 40 million. And I'm like, it don't even matter the price. John Wick going to take them all out. You know, he just took everybody out. And this movie was just about 3 hours. It was a long movie though, but John Wick, he took everybody out. You know, John Wick is just unstoppable. So that's why I think this could be the last one. But I guess by how the movie ended and everything, it could hint at another one. But the way they did this was just really good. And Winston, when they took out his right hand, I was like, dang, I ain't like that part. But you know, he was by the high table, so, and he had that hourglass and he was telling him stuff, so you know, he had to do that. And I was like, man, John Wick just gonna go through everybody, you know. So John Wick, one of his toughest battles was when he had to face that big guy at the table, playing cards and stuff, but he wasn't playing right. So John Wick kind of saw through that, and John Wick was there, Mr. Nobody, and another friend of John Wick was there. I think he played in The Hangover 3. That's who he looked like. But certainly John Wick took him out. But that guy, he did take him to his limits though. But John Wick just took him out though. So, you know, John Wick is no joke. And John Wick is the high table. And Lawrence Fishburne, he is funny. You know, he is just a funny character. But Winston, I think he really played a good key role up on this, because he was it's like he kind of knew everything that was going to happen before it even happened. But they did take down his mansion in New York and everything. But John Wick, he had to do a duel with one of the high table leaders and stuff. But I was like, John Wick just gonna go through him. So of course that's what he did. He went through him, but he had to take out one of his friends and stuff. So that's what he did. But at the very, very end, it looked like he took out his friend, and the high table leader was like, he was kind of shocked. And then Winston looked at him, and then John Wick, he just shot him. I was like, John Wick, he just outsmarted him and everything. You know, that's why I was like, John Wick, he is the high table. You know, he's always going to be a step ahead, no matter how many people they throw at him. One of my favorite scenes was when he was going up the steps and taking down everybody, and then once he finally got to the top, somebody kicked him all the way down. So then he had to go all the way back up. But another turning point was when he got that gun that I guess it was like automatic, and the gun that Lawrence Fishburne gave him was nice too. But that gun, he shot it, and it's like it had a lot of firepower to it. I was like, this looked like Grand Theft Auto. I was telling my lovely queen that I said this it's like Grand Theft Auto and stuff. So I mean, the way they did this movie was good. You know, they had a lot of great scenes and everything. Whole bunch of fighting, and I just think the way that John Wick character is more of an old school style. You know, he wasn't just using guns. He was using different types of weapons, his hands. He was being lethal and everything. So, you know, it just shows you that John Wick is very original and he's trying new methods and stuff to the different things that he's doing up in these movies. So he's always staying a step ahead. But I really enjoyed this movie. I give it a 10 out of 10. It was a good movie. But we already know the high table is John Wick.